bias by Mr. Morgan toward the contestants on The Price is Right, and their decision-making in pricing games that is categorized as either stupid or misleading by the audience, as well as showing favoritism, is portrayed as a heel characteristic for entertainment purposes only. In actuality, Mr. Morgan isn't prejudiced against the contestant based on their sex, their ethnicity, or their intelligence.
And now, for Monday, November 1st, 2010, it's the Price is Right pricing game recap. Today's pricing games were the following: Grand Game, Bonkers, Cover Up, One Wrong Price, Pathfinder, and Coming or Going. Our first contestant was Brett. He played Grand Game and had to find the 4 grocery items that were less than $6.50. He first chose the yogurt. That was $1.79. He went up to $10. He then chose the cheese. That was $2.89. He went up to $100. He then chose the Post-it notes. They were $3.75. He went up to $1,000. He went on for $10,000, leaving the motor oil cost less than $6.50, and that was $5.99. He won $10,000. Michael played Bonkers for a trip to Puerto Vallarta. The wrong price was $8,637. In his first attempt, he chose lower, lower, higher, higher. That was not the winning pattern. Then he chose lower, higher, lower, higher. That was not the pattern. He then went lower, higher, lower, lower. That was not it. He then went higher, lower, lower, lower. That was still not right. Then he went higher, 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 lower. That was not it. With 3 seconds left, he chose lower, higher, 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 and no, that was not the winning pattern. His time ran out. The actual retail price, $5,152. Should have been lower, lower, higher, lower. Joanne played cover-up for a Jeep Wrangler. The wrong price, $17,935. When she covered up the wrong number, she put a price of $24,180. Not the price, but she got the 2 and the 4 correct to keep on playing. She then covered up the 3 wrong numbers to a price of $24,298. That was not the price, but she got the 2 right to keep on playing. She then covered the last 2 numbers with a 6 and the 4, making the price $24,264. That was not the price, but did she have the 6 or the 4 right to keep on playing? No! The game was over! The actual retail price, $24,216. I would have felt the 4 would have been right. Terry played one wrong price for Prada accessories, a bar set, and a barbecue gas grill. She chose the barbecue as the one wrong price because she works at a barbecue restaurant. So she believed it wasn't $24.20 instead of the Prada accessories at $35.80 or the bar set at $42.90. Lanisha had bad news. That was a right price, and I had a feeling it was. The Prada accessories were wrong. They were $29.80. Nancy played Pathfinder for a Dodge Challenger. The first number was 2. She stepped on the 5 first. That was not the second number. She chose the Lazy Susan as her first help. She believed it was $49 and not $65. It was $49. She then stepped on the 4. That was correct. For the third number, she stepped on the 6 first. That was not it. She chose the coffee maker as her help. She believed it was $80 and not $63. It was $80. Then she stepped on the 5. That was not the third number, so she had to get the sound machine right to keep on playing. She believed it was $15 and not $29. It was $15, so she stepped on the 1 and got the third number. For the fourth number, she stepped on the 8 and not the 2 or the 9. It was 8. Big comeback could happen here. For the win, she stepped on the 0 as the last number instead of the 5 after some hesitation. The last number was 5! $24,185. I think picking the 0 was too obvious. And finally, Kari played Coming or Going for a TV lift console and a 46-inch LED LCD HDTV. She chose the going price of $72.98 over $8,927. It was the going price, and I'm glad she won because she rightfully deserved it. That poor contestant was paralyzed and had to go in a wheelchair. she hung on strong. So Grand Game and Cumming are going with the 2 wins to start off the week. And along with $10,000, Brett won $1,000 in the first Showcase Showdown. This week, the Price is Right Pricing Game Recap is sponsored by the Pee Wee Herman Show. Pee Wee's Playhouse comes to life at the Stephen Sondheim Theater in New York City. The show is there until January 2nd. See you tomorrow!